Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all collectively offer our pranams to Shri Mataji and let us settle down as we put both of our hands towards Shri Mataji, looking into Shri Mataji's eyes. Let us begin with calming ourselves down as we surrender all our worries, our fears, our thoughts, responsibilities at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Let us bring ourselves into the present where we are sitting in front of Shri Mataji to receive her blessings, to receive strength, to face the challenges in our lives. Let us gather all our attention from all directions that it is trying to run behind thoughts, after worries, and bring it at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. With all our love in our heart for Shri Mataji, we are looking into Shri Mataji's eyes. With full recognition in our heart that we are looking at the Mother of the Universe, the Queen of our Sahasrara, the giver of self-realization, and with full faith in our heart that Shri Mataji is the one who knows everything, protects us from everything, and nourishes us. So let us try to empty out our hearts, our brains, our attention at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Let us pray here to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, we surrender all our ego, all conditionings, all our fears, worries, all our chakras, nadis at your divine lotus feet. Shri Mataji, verily you are the doer and the enjoyer. We do nothing. We are only your instruments. As we start connecting to Shri Mataji, we'll start feeling the vibrations coming inside on our hands. Let us try to absorb these vibrations coming from our fingertips. It starts with a desire that Shri Mataji, please awaken the capacity within each one of us to absorb your divine vibrations into our nerves. Let us bring our attention from our fingertips towards our palms, from there towards our wrists. Let us try to also pay attention to our arms and see if we can feel vibrations coming towards our Vishuddhi chakra. We know that all the 72,000 nerves of our body cross through the Vishuddhi chakra. So the moment we bring these vibrations to the Vishuddhi chakra, they are then distributed into the whole body through all the nerves. These vibrations then nourish us. They nourish our chakras, they nourish our organs, they nourish ourselves. So let us make it a point that every day, at least for 5-10 minutes, we take out this time to connect to Shrimataji, that we empty out ourselves and fill in our nerves with these vibrations. As our attention is on vibrations, let us also take a couple of deep breaths. That we inhale slowly and slowly exhale. As we are inhaling, let us bring our attention towards inhaling the vibrations and then exhaling all the negative thoughts, all fears, jealousy, anger. Let us exhale all of that and then inhale the vibrations of Shrimataji. We can close our eyes slowly so that our attention remains inside on the vibrations and on our breathing. We'll see that as soon as we bring our attention on vibrations and breathing, our thoughts calm down, our heartbeat becomes balanced, our breathing becomes balanced, and we start to come in a state where we can now meditate. With all thoughts, worries, all distractions, anyway, we cannot meditate. So let us take out all the weight from our heads and put it at the lotus feet of Shrimataji. Now with these vibrations in our hands, we are now going to collectively raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. But with full recognition that this is the Bandhan that is going to protect us from all calamities, all disasters, any conflicts. Let us take this Bandhan with full faith in our heart and full attention on these vibrations so that it can work. Let us bring our attention in our sacrum bone on our Mother Kundalini with all the bhakti in our hearts. Let us pray here. Shrimataji, verily you reside within each one of us in the form of our Mother Kundalini. Please be awakened in us. Please connect us to the lotus feet of Shrimataji. Let us now raise our Kundalini for the first time, very slowly, as we bring our attention from our sacrum bone towards the Sahasrara, from the central channel, as we also raise our hands, crossing each chakra. Let us put our head back, look up and tie one knot. Let us raise our Kundalini for the second time. Our attention on our Mother Kundalini and on the vibrations. Let us put our head back, tie two knots on top of our head. And third time. With the desire in our heart, the Shrimataji, please awaken our Mother Kundalini. Let us put our head back, tie three knots of vibrations on top of our head. Let us see now if the vibrations have increased on our hands, if we can feel the coolness of our Mother Kundalini on top of our head. Let us now take Bandhan. Our right hand goes from the left, from above our head, comes to the right, and back from above our head. Very slowly, as we feel this Bandhan forming around us, an arch of vibrations, which is going to protect us from all negativity. from any attack, any sickness, but we will have to take it properly, without any rush, with our attention on the bandhan that is being formed around us. Let us once again bring both of our hands towards Srimati. Let us see if we can feel an increase in vibrations on our hands. Let us also try to put our attention on the bandhan that we just made around us, like a dome. Let us try to take our attention a couple of inches around us. Let us see if we can feel that protection around us. It has become very important now that we make this bandhan powerful, that we make our attention powerful and pure so that we can feel this protection at all times and not take it for granted anymore. Keeping our eyes closed, let us now take our right hand on our heart. Let us try to take our attention inside of our heart, on our spirit. Let us say here in our hearts, Srimati, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Srimati, I am not this body, mind, ego, conditionings, fears, but I am the pure spirit. Srimati, by your grace, please give us our complete self-realization. The realization of the self, that I am the self, the spirit. Srimati, please remove all obstacles, all external attractions, all materialism that has taken me away from my goal of becoming the spirit. Our goal was always to know our spirit and to not get entangled into the web of chakras and channels. Although we cleared them out, but our goal was always to feel our spirit more and more with each passing day. That is why we got our self-realization. That is what we were always seeking for. We were looking for our spirit in this life and in all previous lives. Let us see if we are still on track. Have we felt our spirit? Srimati, please let me feel my spirit in my heart. Please let me feel my true self in my heart. Srimati, please open my heart completely. Please destroy all negativity, all negative feelings, all negative thoughts, all jealousy, all anger, all anxiety from my heart. Srimataji, by your grace, please awaken unending forgiveness in my heart. Let us all pray to Srimataji to awaken this forgiveness in all of us, in all Sahajogis. Earlier, when Sahajogis would ask Srimataji, what should we do to resolve this global issue? Srimataji would tell them, the Sahajogis have to develop that quality within themselves, and then that will be reflected in the society. So let us try to collectively go deeper in our meditation so that these qualities will be reflected outside. Srimataji, by your grace, I forgive everyone, including myself. Srimataji, please fill my heart with forgiveness and compassion. Srimataji, please destroy all attachments in my heart. Srimataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Please let me feel my spirit. Keeping our eyes closed, let us take our right hand on top of our head. We have kept the center of our palm on our Sahasrara, fingers stretched out towards the sky. We have bowed down. We press our hand and move the scalp clockwise. Very slowly, let us take our complete attention here and let us see, with our attention there, are we thinking about anything else? Let us bring back our attention with that intense desire to feel our spirit, to feel our Mother Kundalini. Let us say here in our hearts, Srimataji, verily you are the queen of our Sahasrara. Srimataji, verily you are Shri Adi Shakti. Srimataji, verily you are the mother of this universe. Please come into our Sahasrara. Srimataji, please open our Sahasrara. And please let us feel this truth that we are indeed the part and parcel of the whole. Srimataji, please allow our Mother Kundalini to rise and pierce our Sahasrara. Let us slowly raise our right hand a couple of inches above our Sahasrara to see if we can feel our Mother Kundalini coming up. Let us now raise our right hand as high as we can feel this coolness or an upward pull. At this point, let us not worry about any chakras or anybody. Let us not allow anybody else to come in between us and Srimataji. Let us try to take our attention at that height where we are feeling the coolness on our right hand. Let us take our right hand back, check with our left hand. Srimataji, please take us beyond this body. Thoughts, confusions. Please show us the truth. Let us fix our attention where we are feeling our Mother Kundalini on our hand. Take our left hand back. Let us now try to sit straight as much as we can. Let us gather our attention that is trying to spread and take it at the top of our head on our Mother Kundalini. Shri Mataji, please take us higher and higher. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please let your vibrations spread all around us. Let us be in complete thoughtless awareness, with our complete attention at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji above our head. On this upward pull, the vibrations that are going upwards, and then the grace falling down. If our Kundalini comes down, we can again keep our right hand on our Sahasrara and pray to Shri Mataji to again come into our Sahasrara. Let us not give up our connection with Shri Mataji. Let us be in this thoughtless awareness for another couple of seconds. Shri Mataji, please awaken the ability within us to listen to your words from our Sahasrara. Let us be in meditation while we listen to an excerpt of Shri Mataji's talk.
So there are two types of meditation, two types, where one is the meditation where we can call it the antarmana, that we meditate inside ourselves, to see for ourselves what's wrong with us and how we have to correct, what we have to do about it. And another is bahirmana, is outside. How we have to live outside. You have to have a discipline which is not imposed on you, but very happily which you have accepted and have imbibed. For any art, say in India, I don't know here, but you have to put yourself into a rigorous training to achieve any height. You cannot haphazardly move about it. You cannot take just easily everything. In Sahaja Yoga there is no tapascharya, there is no penance for you. It's all blessings. But one should not get lost with those blessings if you have to really get into yourself in its full depth. So for the antarmana, it is important that you all should meditate morning and evening every day is alright even if you do not brush your teeth. But you must meditate. It's an important thing. That is the reason I find that in the West people go on catching, again cleaning, again catching. Every time I find somebody is suffering from either for some sort of a conditioning or say some sort of a badha, or sometimes it's ego or something. It comes and goes. It is not something that is detached permanently. As we have to take our bath every day, we have to wash ourselves every day, in the same way we have to wash ourselves within. So meditation is the antaramana tapaha, as you can call it. But it's not such a tapaha. You don't have to go to Himalayas and sit there. You have to just do this meditation early in the morning. In the Sahaja Yoga system, I would say the best that is working out is in Germany and in Austria. These two. And also England, but not to that extent. I would say these two are working out the best. And thirdly, in Rome. They too have ashrams of the same kind. But for them it is very important to achieve the heights of Sahaja Yoga. Absolutely, nothing is more important. Invariably in all these ashrams I have seen people get up at 4 o'clock. I also get up every day at 4. Then I may sleep later on, but at 4 o'clock I am up. They take their baths, get ready for the pujas, and then sit down and do about 5-10 minutes puja of the photograph, and then meditate. Then they go and have some breakfast or something. Then when they come home from work, also they sit down together to meditate. That's the collective part of it. Or discuss whatever is to be done, about how are we to propagate Sahaja Yoga. They just talk about Sahaja Yoga. Or they decide what should be done, what is the best way to solve the problems of Sahaja Yoga. And then in the night before sleeping, invariably all of them, one and all, even children before sleeping, soak their feet in the water, sit for meditation and sleep. But once you start getting up in the morning, you'll get the habit and then you sleep early. Then you can sleep early. Getting up in the morning really will help you for the whole day. So start this kind of a practice. You must meditate every day. And this is the reason why I find people, whenever I come, they're again caught up. Something gone wrong. This is wrong, that is wrong. They're caught up here and there. Why should you? Day by day you must rise. Day by day you should be at a much higher state. And this new breeding has to come within us, that we are Sahaja Yogis. And we are not here only just to have good food and to have nice time or nice meetings, but we are here to become those unique personalities which are required to raise the humanity to a higher state. So you have to be now responsible for yourself. You have to look after yourself. And you have to tell yourself, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, please now behave yourself. Otherwise, Sahaja Yoga is lost to you. It's not going to help you much. We might increase in quantity, but quality-wise will be missing. And one attack of negativity can finish such a quantity that we think is too much. It has happened once. So now all of you must develop that dedication to yourself to find out what's your problem and how you have to correct it. If it is done every day, I can assure you, you will have no problem of any kind. Your thoughts will stop, your problems will be solved, and you'll have no catches at all because you have washed them off. But if you leave them on your being, then they grow and they become big. So there should be no lethargy as far as meditation is concerned, but joyfully you will start doing after some time. You won't be happy if you have not done it. But in the beginning, you will have to goad yourself and tell yourself that this body has to be cleaned. But more than that body, this mind and intellect, both of them are to be correct. To be an instrument of God, you have to be perfect personality. Otherwise, we may not be able to communicate the message of Sahaja Yoga in the proper way. So our instrument has to be perfect to manifest Sahaja Yoga. If it is not, all the defects can have double effects. Like first, it will affect you. You can never feel the full advantage of Sahaja Yoga. And second, it will affect the people who will meet you. And gradually they'll find out there's something wrong with you. Some sort of a subdued madness, they'll say, this Sahaja Yoga is. Because I don't find anything great about this man. He's halfway here, halfway there. Once you start getting deeper into your being, you'll be amazed that you can develop such capacities that you will be amazed at yourself. Of course, there are blessings, there are miracles. But think of your own capacities. What are your capacities? All the time. It is not you should say, now I'm all right. You should not say that I am perfect. You should not say, now I'm a Sahaja Yogi. Never, never think like that. The moment you start thinking you are perfect, you are finished. When there is complete understanding of yourself and complete understanding of these vibrations, then only you can handle them properly. All this knowledge is for you. It's absolutely free, as you know, and all this mastery can be yours. So today I have really thought of telling all of you that you have to develop the depth within yourself. And if you cannot develop that depth, then you are still a mediocre. So you are not achieving all this for your ego. You are achieving it because you are a seeker and now you have become a Sahaja Yogi. So it is to be understood that it's not something like a advantage in money wise or something that I have to have a power, this, that. Because if you do not meditate, your attention will go to such things. So now what you have to do is to, at the very first shot when you get up in the morning, you first say that, let me see what is my responsibility as a Sahaja Yogi. After some time you start enjoying it. because it will give us such tremendous powers, such tremendous experiences. So, if you really do the antarmana, if you really see inside yourself, while meditating, you see yourself, your chakras and all that, and then you find out this introspection. Why am I like this? Just separate from yourself. See for yourself. Why am I like this? Why I did like this? Why do I think like this? Who am I? These questions, when answered, you will know all your worth, your value. I do not know how much I should stress, how much more is needed to stress the importance of meditation every day. Like these advertisements you see every day, they just go on bombarding on your head and buy this, buy that, buy. It acts. In the same way, you have to every day bombard yourself. Now, meditation, get to meditation, get to meditation. In the same way, unless and until you cleanse yourself every day, you will not know what's wrong with you. I hope you'll pay full attention to what I have said. With full attention on your inner being, projecting out, like a witness to yourself. Now, at the end of the day, we should find out what good things I have done for Sadhu. Also, we can find out how I have been not up to the point in Sadhu. If it could be done, you find out how far I have gone with these powers to spread Sahaja Yoga, how far I can go. But the way, you see, you go on developing deep, and you will be amazed the deeper you go. You won't show off. To just emit. Like, now we are here to gain our spirituality, not to gain money, not to gain positions, powers, nothing. We are here to gain our spirituality, and in that spirituality it's all there. All the satisfaction, everything is there.
Let us continue to be in meditation, in complete connection with Srimataji above our Sahasrara. attention on top of our head, on the vibrations on our hands. Let us very slowly open our eyes and look at Shri Mataji again. With our attention still above our Sahasrara, we can see that we can be in meditation with our open eyes. With whatever we are doing, let us try to be in connection with Shri Mataji. Let us collectively pray to Shri Mataji here. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please protect all Sahayogis and all innocent people from all conflicts created by a handful of people. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please expose all the wrongdoers. Please show us the truth so we can understand which side to be on. Shri Mataji, please give us the strength to accept the truth and do what you expect us to do, Shri Mataji. Let's join our hands. Shri Mataji, thank you for giving us our self-realization, from taking us out of the past and giving us this higher awareness. Shri Mataji, please bless us all so that we can sustain our state, our connection with you. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us once again, without any rush, with full respect to the protection that Shri Mataji has given us, let us collectively raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. By raising our Kundalini, we can pray to Shri Mataji to please allow our Mother Kundalini to come up and pierce the Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, please let us feel the movement of our Kundalini. Let us take Bandhan around ourselves with full faith in our hearts that we are children of Shri Mataji and we are in complete protection of Shri Mataji. And for that to work, let us make sure our attention is on vibrations and we are in thoughtless awareness while making this armor around us. Jai Shri Mataji.